Can Marco Rubio win the nomination and the election? When Rubio first came into politics after the 2010 election, he was widely hailed as part of a trio, a triumvirate, of new Republican conservatives, young men who had just taken office. Ted Cruz from Texas, Rand Paul from Kentucky, and Marco Rubio from Florida. Since then, they've gone in very different trajectories. Rand Paul has gone on to found a new political movement of libertarians within the Republican Party and craft his own message. Ted Cruz has hewed to the Tea Party conservative Republican gospel and earned the strong support of that caucus, and most likely will be their candidate for president. Rubio didn't make up his mind. He had one foot inside the center right wing, where he would compete with Christie and Romney if he runs, and Jeb Bush for the Republican nomination, and the other foot in the Tea Party electorate, so the right wing, the right movement, where he'll be competing with Ted Cruz and Rand Paul. So which is he? And Rubio has never made that decision. He never sat down and decided which to be. So early in his career, he backed the Gang of Eight plan on immigration reform that essentially was an amnesty plan that looked okay at the time, but now that we're looking back at it after we see what happened with the flood of immigrants coming up from Central America, now is very dated and likely to win strong opposition from the bulk of the Republican Party. Now he's repudiating that plan, and he's sort of all over on that issue. So he's a young man with tremendous potential, very articulate, very attractive, particularly as a Latino candidate, courageous in that he challenged the governor of the state in Florida in a Republican primary and forced him out of the race, but someone who is characterized as being neither fish nor fowl, a little bit like Pawlenty was in the 2012 run-up. He never decisively was a conservative or a center-rightist. And I think that Rubio probably will lose the center-right constituency, particularly in Florida, to Jeb Bush, and I think he'll probably lose the Tea Party constituency to Ted Cruz. And I think, being neither fish nor fowl, he's going to have a very hard run at the nomination. Now, of course, if Rubio runs, he has to give up that Senate seat in Florida, and that seat could be at issue in the election, and the Republicans could possibly lose it. So there'll be a lot of pressure on him to stay out of the race, particularly now that Jeb Bush, who really was his mentor, has gotten in. Thanks for watching.